Midnight in Pyongyang, shadow in the steel, a tower full of silence with a heartbeat you can feel. From the vents a whisper rises, soft as velvet, cold as gloves. Stay with me forever, tell me, what is love? Waits in darkened ductwork with a stolen kind of love. SCP-031 is sealed inside the real young frame, where the state keeps order silent and the foundation does the same. 3 spies cast restriction fields around the central hive, holding back the psychic hunger spreading through the dark at night. Cleanup teams with flame and solvent crawl through ruined halls above, and any mind it starts to bend is cut away before its love. It has spread through pipes and ductwork, through the structure's hidden seams. An amorphous mass of flesh, and one inside a concrete dream. See the pod there in the vents, pale and waiting, slick and still, but it never shows its true shape. It becomes the one it will. Someone lost you used to cherish, someone memory still speaks of, and it smiles with borrowed features, asking gently, what is love? What is love? In the walls and the wires in the dark above. What is love? When it wears somebody dear and calls that hunger love. What is love? A sweet voice in the shadows reaching out to us. It says stay, it says trust, then it takes too much. Each for a corpse and no void body, with its cilia hanging down, like a ghost made out of longing, in an almost finished town. It will find the ache you carry, read the wound you never healed, then become the face you worshipped, make the oldest grief feel real. Then the tendrils make their contact, and the feeding starts to bloom, turning tenderness to terror. In a hollow hotel room, digestive fluids flood the body, flesh is taken, folded in, while another strand surrounds the head and burrows through beneath the skin. It replaces blood with tendrils, keeps the living brain aware, while the rest is stripped and added to the mass already there. Then the cranium is carried through the ductwork to the core, bound among the other captives hanging in that hidden store. Drone footage showed a forest of them fastened in its grove. Count the stolen living thinkers in its rotting nest of love. Hear it call you by old nicknames no one living ought to know. Feel it pull you toward the dim light with a voice so soft and low. It remembers what you needed, it becomes what you once knew. But the one it imitates is gone, it only feeds through you. What is love? In the vents, in the pipes, in the concrete tomb. What is love? Just devotion turned to feeding in a haunted hotel room. What is love? Not a memory returning, just a bright and smiling doom. It says stay, don't move, then it makes you food. First recovered after riots back in 1948, when a crowd around a refugee camp gathered at the gate. They adored a thing called beloved, gave it loyalty and praise, lost in cultish fascination, wrapped in strange euphoric haze. Back then it was much smaller, vaguely human, almost mild, only stirring strange affection, not yet feeding, not yet wild. Classed as safe in early records, locked away and thought secure, till the war in Korea smashed containment and made nothing sure. Then it vanished into chaos, lost in ruin, fire and dust, till the hotel work in Pyongyang stopped beneath its hidden lust. Workers disappeared in silence, task force teams were swallowed whole, and the site was locked and buried while it rooted through the shell. Years went by till windows hid it, while the purge crews burned and moved, and the whisper kept on rising through the breathing walls it used. Don't tell me love is gentle, don't tell me love is kind, not when something in the concrete can crawl inside your mind. Not when all those stolen brain pans may still dream within the walls, and every sweet familiar whisper is the mouth before it mauls. What is love? Not the face in the vent, not the hand, not the kiss. What is love? Not the dead coming back through a moment like this. What is love? It's a lure in the dark that survives by what it strips. It says come, it says trust, then it feeds on us. In Pyongyang the tower awaits,